Amazing. And when it comes to marketing, is there as you look back from 2017 to now, do you favor a particular like marketing channel to tell that to really harness that storytelling?
Yeah, I mean, I think of, the digital platforms as a digital community as opposed to social media. I feel like that potential in how you can foster a community that actually, truly appreciates what you're doing, and takes the time to, value and read into, more details. So definitely, social. We do have, when we're showcasing on runway shows, for example, or being press, that's also great. But I think that a day-to-day interaction with, with our audiences who are genuinely engaged is super important to me. I started an email marketing sort of campaign during COVID called Feel Good Fridays through Lilabare, and that's, sharing stories of craft and things that you can do with that fall under the Lilabare lifestyle, so to speak, that you can do yourself at home. We've also started doing things like botanical dye workshops, so you can come bring an old item of clothing from your wardrobe, or you can dye some fabric and we turn it into one of our signature styles with botanicals the way we do it, just to kind of educate and give people an experience and a taste of what we actually do behind the scenes. So yeah, it really is so much about fostering that community in multiple channels, but digital is definitely focus and involvement. It's more about emotional involvement than anything.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I love the idea of the botanical dye workshops. That's amazing. And what made you come up with the Feel Good Friday concept? Was there any like market research you did around that?
It was very subjective and reasoning, because I felt during the lockdowns I was craving a sense of community and hearing from companies that didn't ask for the sale straight away, because everything was so overwhelming already. And I thought, if I'm feeling like that, then I know that there are people in my audience and my community that will be feeling some form of that as well. And so it really was a way to just share an authentic kind of moment with people in our audience who are willing to listen. And, in doing so, I think create a robustness behind the Lilabare ethos in a way that's not pushing the product directly. Okay. So it was just something for me to indulge myself, but also connect with people in case we had a lot of overlap. And we did, and I found that, there's so many things that I have in common with my customers and my audience. It's actually been really great to, keep doing that and hear back from people and spark conversations with people. I get some of my best ideas just talking to people in our community.
Amazing. And what would you say the balance is between selling that story bit and selling the products? Where would you say your efforts lie?
It's a blend, and I think it's an alchemy at all times, and that alchemy is very malleable. I think with things like COVID and the way that there's a lot of tumultuous, situations happening. You look at supply chain crisis and war and natural disasters, and I think COVID really made us more sensitive to those kinds of things. And so I think, for me, it's always changing, and you've got to be adaptive to the situation from a very compassionate perspective, whilst looking after your business needs. So I think it's important to make time for both.